Hello, how are you? Are you fine? Hello, Alicia, Hugo, Claudio, Elena, Pau. Hello. Very good. You have your notes before you, natural science. To go to them, go to page number 12. Go to the page number 12. Are you ready? Hello, Lucas Nasif. Hello, Nestor. Okay, so let's start. Oh, maybe it's a mistake of mine. So go please to your exercise part, page number 12, and look for the exercise number 19. Sorry, 19. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So go there and remember you have to do this exercise. This is very important for tomorrow when we meet in the classroom. Please, you have to bring with you this exercise, and I like to see all these beautiful animals. Remember all these beautiful animals in colors. So let's start. Pay attention here. You know that number one is a shark. A shark. Okay. And I like to know which is the name for the animal that is located in number two. What's the name for this animal? This animal with 8 legs. This is an invertebrate. This is an invertebrate, number two. I'm asking for the name of this animal. Does anybody know the name of this animal? Spider. Very good, very good. Do you like spiders? Do you like spiders? Spiders are beautiful animals. Do you like them? Spiders? Hmm? Nobody answers me. Okay, this is a spider. Yes, you don't like spiders. My God. You have to revise. Okay, what about number three? What about number three? This animal is another invertebrate. So a spider is an invertebrate. And number three. What's the name for this animal? This animal. Yes, this is a bee. Okay, a bee. Number three is a bee. Good, very good, very good. Take a look at this animal here. So number four. Anybody? Does anybody know the name of this animal? Number four. We are here. Number four. I like them. I like eating them. Squid, very good. Candelas, very good, Alicia, very good. So this is a squid. Very good. And does anybody know the number of the lobster? Now I'm looking for a number. So does anybody know the number for the lobster? So we are looking for a lobster here, looking for a number. You have here some animals, and does anybody know the number for the lobster? Lobster. You're right. Number 10. This is the lobster. Very good. And the number for the snail. Does anybody know the number for the snail? Anybody? Now we're changing. We are now in the snail. Does anybody know Alicia says number 5. Hernan says number 5. You're right. This is a snail. Okay? A snail. A not very fast animal. Okay? A snail. Very good, very good. And now, pay attention. Pay attention. Number 6. Pay attention, number 6. Number 6. The name for this animal. Name for this animal. Number 6. Number 6. Name for this animal. Number 6. We are looking for the name of this animal. This beautiful animal. A beetle. A beetle. Yes. Another invertebrate. Another invertebrate. Okay. And the name for number 7. Name for number 7. Number 7. Name. Now. Number 7. Looking for number 7. Frog. Okay. I'm hesitant. I don't know whether this animal, a frog, is a vertebrate or an invertebrate. What do you think? Is a frog a vertebrate or an invertebrate? What do you think? Not very sure. Is that a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Vertebrate, Hugo says that is a vertebrate, but I'm not very sure. Yes. Because frogs have a backbone inside, okay? And invertebrates, such as bees, spiders, or beetles, for example, they have a very hard, normally a hard outer casing, okay? Not always. Very good, very good. So, number 8. Name for number 8. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. You're right. Amphibians. But take care about your spelling. Amphibians. Alicia. Okay. Spelling. Number 8. Which is the name for number 8? Very good. Very good. This is a tortoise. A tortoise is an animal that lives on land. Okay? That lives on land. Tortoise. This is a French word. Good. Very good. And can anybody remember the number for the snake? Can anybody remember the number for the snake? Looking for the snake. Looking for the number. A snake. Can you detect here? Can you spot here a snake? And the number for the snake is? Can anybody tell me the number of a snake? 14. And does anybody know the exact name for this snake? This is a particular snake. And its name in English is the same as in Spanish. Does anybody know the name for this snake? This poisonous snake? It's a snake, you're right. But in particular, there are many sorts of snakes. And this one in particular, yes, a cobra. A cobra, same name as in Spanish. Very good, very good. And now, the number for our owl. Number for our owl. Can anybody tell me the number for an owl? We have an owl here. An owl here. Does anybody know the number for the owl here? Maybe 11? 15? Yes. 15. Which kind of vertebrates are owls? Which kind of vertebrates? You know that vertebrates are 5 different groups. 5 different groups of vertebrates. There are 5 different groups of vertebrates. So, if we are talking about an owl, this owl belongs to, yes, to birds. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Now, what about a crab? What about a crab? What is the name for a crab here? Looking for a crab. What's the name for a crab? Name for a crab. The name for the number, sorry. The number for a crab. We have a crab here. I can find it. I'm looking for the name of the crab. In Spanish is cangrejo, yes, and this is number 13. Number 13. Okay. What do you think? A crab? Is a crab a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Is a crab? You're right. Number 13. You're right. You're right. So, but what I'm asking now is if crabs belong to the vertebrates or invertebrates. What do you think? Alicia says invertebrate. Alicia says invertebrate. You have to write the complete word, okay? Because this is a kind of exercise of English. It's good for you to practice. Okay, this is an invertebrate. Okay, yes, this is an invertebrate because crabs have no inner skeleton. They have a hard outer casing. Crabs. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Now go to the. This is very easy. A polar bear. A polar bear. A polar bear is number. A polar bear is number. Polar bear. Number. Number. I'm asking for the number of polar bear. Okay. Apart from a zoo, if I want to visit, to see a polar bear, where do I have to go? If I wanted to see a wild polar bear, where would I go? Where would I go? Imagine I'm a polar bear fan and I like to see one of them in the wild. Where would I go to? To the North Pole, yes, to the North Pole, to the Arctic. Better spelling Arctic, okay? You need a C between R and T, okay? No, Lucas, Antarctica is the South Pole. You can't find there polar bears. You only can find them in the North Pole. Very good, very good. And number 12. You know the name for number 12? Name for number 12. What's the name for number 12? Looking for the name for number 12. Number 12. Name for this animal. A zebra. Yes. So, now imagine, I like to see zebras. Imagine I am a zebras fan and I like to see zebras in the wild. So, where would I go to see zebras? Where? Maybe to the North Pole, to the South Pole. Where would I go if I want to see zebras? Where would be my destination? Where? Okay, Pau, you're right. Africa is too large a continent. You can find zebras in just particular parts of Africa, not in the whole of it, Nestor. Okay. Attention, savannah. You have to you write savannah with a B. You're writing in Spanish. You want to write in English. You need a V and a final H. Okay. So and finally, you have to tell me about vertebrates or invertebrates. So I say shark. What do you think? Shark. Shark. Is a shark a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Is a shark a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Number one, shark. Is a shark a vertebrate or an invertebrate? What do you think? A vertebrate. Which kind of vertebrate? You have to choose between one of these 5 groups. So remember, talking about amphibians, birds, fish, mammals, and I don't remember now. So, yes, a vertebrate, yes, Hugo, a vertebrate is a fish, But a dolphin is not a fish. A whale is not a fish. A dolphin or a whale, they are mammals. Good, very good. Let's do the next vertebrate. So, number 7, Alicia, now you have the chance, you have the opportunity to write it properly, and the rest of you. Talking about number 7, this is a vertebrate, but I don't know now the group of vertebrates. There are 5 different groups of vertebrates, and you have to decide which one is the one to which this frog belongs to. So number 7. So this is a vertebrate. A frog is not. Very good. Amphibians. Very good, Vera, very good. This is the correct spelling. Amphibians. Very good. Lucas Curado, Lucas Nasif. Very good. And what about a tortoise? Is a tortoise a vertebrate or an invertebrate? What do you think? A tortoise is a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Not very sure. Turtle is a living thing that lives in the water. Normally in salty water. But a tortoise is a living thing that lives on land. This is the difference. Now, number 8 is a vertebrate. No matter that they have an outer casing in this case. Okay, this is an exception. So, which kind of vertebrate is a turtle or a tortoise? Which kind of vertebrate? Which one is the group to which a turtle belongs to? Maybe birds. Pauses. Reptile. Not very sure. Maybe amphibian. Maybe fish. They are reptiles. They are vertebrates and reptiles. Very good. What about number 9? What about number 9? This is a crocodile. So, which kind of animal is that? Is it a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Number 9. What do you think? Number 9. We are deciding if number 9 is a vertebrate or an invertebrate. A vertebrate, okay. And which kind of vertebrate? This is not a bird. No. It's a vertebrate, but this is not a bird. Which group does this crocodile belong to? To reptiles. Very good. To reptiles. Very good. Now, take a look. Number 11. So number 11 was a polar bear. And this is a vertebrate. Very good. But which group does a polar bear belongs to? Which is the correct group? Does anybody know? Number 11, polar bear. we are deciding the group. Mammal, double M, double M, double M. Okay, mammal. Very good, very good. And finally, take a look at number 14. That was a snake, a cobra snake, a very poisonous cobra snake. So it is a vertebrate because it has an inner skeleton, okay, that goes all the way along its body, okay, in the inner part. Very good. So, and which kind of vertebrate is a cobra snake? Which kind of vertebrates is a cobra snake? This is a reptile. Yes, a reptile. Very good. So let's move to the exercise number 20. Remember, you have to do this exercise for today. So now we are in number 20, and you have to fill in all these gaps that are blank. So take a look at this part, this first part, this part. So you have to write here the group of invertebrate animal, and to do that you have to go to this part. Okay, you have to go to this part, and are you there? You know it? Okay, are you there? Good. I think it's better. Very good. Now please take a look here. There are many groups of invertebrates. Many of them. These are just the most important groups, but there are more. You can find more. Okay. First one is poriferans. This is easy to remember because poriferans comes from poros in Spanish. So, and here you can see many of them. These are holes by which they can get nutrients there. Okay, there are animals. These are animals. They are the simplest animals. Okay, and they have pores. That's why they are called poriferans. Some examples are sponges. Okay, sponges. Then we have another different group. Okay, more complicated group, that is cnidarians. Okay, and they are jelly-like aquatic animals. Okay, jelly-like. Okay, and you have, this is the body of the cnidarians, and there are some of them that are a very large group. Some of them, you know, these are jellyfish, but there are hydras, coral, and sea anemones. Okay, they are invertebrates. This is another different group of invertebrates. Then we have worms, and they are long, thin creatures that they get around, they move around without legs. Okay, without legs. Good. And body is flat. Okay. You can find worms in fresh water, and normally they are parasites. These are parasites. This is the reason why you can drink water when you go there. You can drink joyfully water. You have to make sure that this drink is good for you. Okay, and all of them are parasites. Okay, and these are one of them. These are flatworms or tapeworms. Flatworm means in Spanish gusanos planos, and tapeworm es todavía más plano. ¿Vale? Tape es como una cinta de celofán. There are animals that are worms that are this shape. Okay, tapeworms. Then we have mollusks. Okay, they are invertebrates, and this is the outer casing. This is the outer case. This is different from turtles. Okay? Turtles are vertebrates and mollusks are invertebrates. And they are to be found in water and in land. Okay? And these mollusks have a hard shell. Not all of them, but most of them. But they have soft bodies. Okay? And some examples are snails, but not only snails, squids, octopuses. Okay? Octopuses is what's in Spanish called what? Can you hear me? Can you hear me a little bit? So, which is the Spanish for octopuses? Which is the Spanish for octopuses? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you? Okay, pulpo. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So, octopuses are mollusks. Very good. Very good. Now go to the next group, echinoderms. Okay, this is a very interesting group. So they are invertebrate marine animals. So you want to visit, you want to see echinoderms, you have to go to the sea. Okay, to the sea. Very good. And they have spiny skins, so you have to take care when you want to touch them. You have to take care because maybe you can get hurt. Okay, and they use simple gills to take in oxygen. They don't have lungs. They have gills. Branquias. In Spanish we call it branquias. No bronchios. Branquias. Gills. In Spanish is branquias. They don't have lungs. They have gills to take in oxygen. And this is one of the examples. Starfish. Starfish. There are more of them. Sea cucumbers. Sea urchins. Okay, but this is the most famous specimen of an echinoderm. Very good. And here, look, oh, terrible. Look here, number 6, nematodes. They are invertebrate animals. They are animals, okay, but they are invertebrates. They are kind of worms, okay, and they are round worms. And normally they are parasites. Normally they are parasites. So an example is this. This is a kind of hookworms. It's a parasite. Okay, when this parasite enters the body of another animal, it remains there. Okay, attached to the inner part of this animal and profit from the things that this animal is eating. So this is a parasite, a nematode. We're finishing, and you know the arthropods. Arthropods means arthro means joints, articulaciones. Pods means pies articulados. So in this case, number 7. Okay, so arthropods are invertebrate animals with jointed limbs. Okay, an outer skeleton, and this is the largest group. Okay, so you have insects. There are many insects, spiders, millipedes, centipedes, crabs. Okay, all of them are arthropods. Arthropods is an animal that has an even number of legs, and these legs are articulated. That's why they are called arthropods. Good. And finally, you have this group, annelids. Annelids is a word that comes from the Latin. Annelids means in Spanish anillados, hechos de anillos. Okay, you have this body it looks like made out of rings, many rings. Okay, that's why these kind of animals are called annelids. So, an invertebrate group of animals, okay, and the bodies look like they are made with rings, and their digestive system from the mouth to the anus. This is the mouth, I think, not very sure. And this is the anus, or the other end, differentiated with different regions, okay, and any region has a role there. So you have annelids, are earthworms, and leeches. Does anybody know the Spanish for leeches? Looking for, are you attentive? Looking for the Spanish for this English word, leeches. Leeches, does anybody know? Leeches? No? Does anybody know the name for this word? Yes, Nestor. Sanguijuelas. In the past, doctors used leeches for people that were sick. Good, very good. Now please, let's go to this part of the exercise, and we're going to try to do a little bit of this. So go to this part of the exercise, please, and I think it's better. Okay, very good. So now, attention. We're talking about a group of invertebrate animals that take in oxygen through pores. Through pores. What is the name of this group of animals that have pores to respirate, to take in oxygen? Does anybody know? They take oxygen through pores. They can be found just in the sea. Looking for the name of this. Very good. Poriferans. Very good. Now let's go to the next group. Talking about the name of the group, where jellyfish, corals, anemones belong. So these are examples of individuals that belong to this group of animals. So we're talking about attention, we are talking about okay, you have to go back to your notes, okay? Cnidarians. Okay, so skip this part, and attention, this last group, earthworms, leeches, sanguijuelas, lagworms. This is the last group, and this group with bodies that are composed of kind of rings. You remember, this group is annelids. Okay. For next day, you got to try to do the exercise number 21, okay, and 22. 21 and 22. Remember, you got to put colors on all of these, okay? These are the different examples of invertebrate animals, okay? And you have to label all these drawings with these words that you can find in the box. And now this is the end of this class. So remember, you have to, tomorrow we meet at the school, and remember, you have to bring with you your notes, your materials, okay? Remember, you owe me a presentation about an animal and a writing, okay, about a plant, okay, describing a plant. Remember that, okay? First thing tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to ask you for your works, okay? So very good. So see you